Once again, you've given a satisfactory report, Peter. Let us check in on the sycophants. I have given them the task of finding our next fear-inducing subject.
I am in desperate need of something fear-inducing for my assignment.
What about a giant monster?
Too unrealistic.
What about a secret organization trying to undermine life as we know it?
Isn't that our job?
How about we label anyone that disagrees, questions, or upsets us as a threat, hateful, and otherwise morally corrupt? Better add dangerous to that as well.
Today's topic is about fear-mongering, which is defined by being the action of deliberately arousing public fear or alarm about a particular issue. I would also add individuals and groups to that definition as well. We are exposed to fear-mongering quite often these days in the media we consume. It is especially the case with sensationalistic, alarmist, and partisan headline news, as well as articles. Fear-mongering is practiced with the intent on scaring the audience into ideologies, practices, and behaviors that they otherwise wouldn't agree with under normal circumstances. This power is wielded by manipulators to much effect. Fear is a natural response, keeping you from dangers and threats with self-preservation in mind. Utilized constructively, it keeps you from making irrational decisions, like teasing a lion, or taking a selfie with a great white. People want to feel safe from dangers, perceived, or palpable. Fearmongers, or scarecrows, if you will, often capitalize on society's need for safety for their own personal gain or benefit, by either misrepresenting a problem, or fabricating it entirely. Coming to the rescue to fix a non-existent, or minimal problem with great fanfare. They often fabricate a bogeyman, to whip the fearful into a mob, which would rather stay fearful than work out the reasons of their fear with logic. No one asks whether they should be afraid at all. Instead, satisfied with their numbers, they march on to squash any dissent, and label enemies as being in league with the bogeyman. Scarecrows will use this mob as they see fit, often pairing them with the ever-eponymous witch hunt. And while this word has been overused and politicized to no end, its definition and impact remains. Which is an attempt to find and publicly punish a group of people perceived as a threat. Usually with little or no evidence, and as a result brings absolutely nothing constructive to the table, wasting everyone's time, resources, and energy. People possess the fear of the unknown, and the fear-mongering scarecrows capitalize on that fear. They love to keep people ignorant about today or tomorrow's bogeyman, and ignorant about whether or not there was a bogeyman at all. The only way to combat fear-mongering is to be informed about the issues being exaggerated or discussed, sifting out the lies from the truth. Not housing alternative facts, aka lies by another name, or playing to whatever biases others may have. Actual truth is imperative to stopping fear-mongering at its source. Whether or not that truth is accepted, however, is another matter.